guys, we're sitting here in my garden. Beautiful, isn't it? And such a beautiful day. So excuse this mess because I just woke up. But for this week's video, I was cleaning out my library earlier this week. I found a bunch of old journals, like from high school and college when I was going. And in it were a bunch of old poems that I'd written. So I thought maybe I'd read some of those to you this week. Here are just some of the journals that I found. Here are some of the others, and there's more where that came from. So yeah, I thought you guys would enjoy it. I know I found it entertaining. Excuse the helicopter, there's nothing going on, sir. But I hope you guys enjoy. Have a nice Friday. Alright, so I thought we'd move it into the dining room. And before I get started, I want to let you know that none of these have titles. A lot of them aren't finished. It was something I was doing as like a creative exercise, and I still liked what a lot of them said. So here, let me start with the first one, and I'll talk a little bit about it after we get through it. And it goes like this. Everything I do, they're telling me is pretentious, but I 100% this. I never pretended to live a life I didn't lead, a thought always resented, opportunities presented, intuitively demented. Limitations serve as invitations for the lesser things. Now for the better things, there's no recipe. Just had to find the rest of me, till some of my habits rest in peace, because they always got the best of me, and I didn't even have it. So what I liked about this as I was reading it was I've been thinking a lot about some personal issues, and I figured that a lot of the vices that that took a hold on me as a younger man, like I was before, did get the best of me when I felt like a lot of my relationships were lacking that. And it's a bit of a shameful feeling, I guess, to know that you're giving more to something as destructive as a bad habit. And I guess young Marvin was very much aware of that. And I still struggle with a little bit of that today, but I'm glad and happy to say that things are better, and things will get better for you guys. And I love you. Okay, so I've moved into the living room, and it's also got a nice view. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's a nice view. Take my word for it. And this is poem number 2. I hope you enjoy. Death is nothing really but an ultimate test. We've misinterpreted defeating death as a life that's lived the best. How's that for an oxymoron? Sleep is for the weak, but embrace death and you're strong? I lose sleep chasing my dreams. Do what I can to see what the bigger picture means. Working for a greater purpose, or so it seems. But I seem to keep forgetting what that bigger picture means. Many people would say they have the will to succeed, but the test is in the act. That's an ACT. All it takes, a little faith, plant your mustard seed. Learn to decipher which fruit is riper. You must never heed into temptation, and ask you truth in altered adaptation. So easy to believe, so easily deceived. I just listen to my soul as it plucks on my heartstrings. So death is a topic that I find myself talking about a lot, and it's something that I actually find myself thinking about a lot, simply because I know that we're all reaching the same fate, and it's just such a daunting reality. And it's also a bit motivating to know that, you know, you're gonna die someday, and I don't know, I'd rather die chasing something I love than barely be alive doing something that doesn't make me feel alive. And I feel like this poem kind of embodies that a little bit. And yeah, I just really thought it was pretty deep for a 19, 20-year-old. 23 now, but yeah, that was poem number 2. Hey. So this is poem number 3, you guys. Still no title, still not finished. People are steadfast to tell you that you can't. They seen you get it, they want to take it away. Cause people have doubts like they have debts. Something they don't want, but something they can't forget. We're separate but equal. Take a good look at your people. You're the one with the vision they couldn't see through a people. But then those dreams, they seem to come true. And people that don't have what it takes partake in the fun too. That's the problem with the motherland. You go from one end of the spectrum to the other end. People try to stretch the rules like a rubber band, trying to take from another man. Tell me, where's the love in that? But I get it. I'm trying to get it how you live. Time is money. I want a life well spent. I want to know how it feels not to worry about the rent. See my mom's in a Benz making her share of dividends. But it's one thing to want it, it's another to envision it. Me, I'm busy living it. I mean, you already seen the movie Limitless. My family is witnesses. I hope that they don't testify. Hold up, let me edify. No, it don't mean that I'm getting high. It means that I'm getting high, but I'm a better guy. Slowly sever several ties like the kind that I just characterized. On these hellish nights, I relish the development of my enveloped mind. Yours is well confined. Mine comes with a welcome sign. Knowledge is responsibility. I got 'em well combined. So that was poem number 3. And what it's really talking about is like, I feel like there is a power in owning your destiny or creating your destiny. And I feel like the more that you begin to believe that for yourself, the more you seem to face resiliency or hesitance from other people. And I guess even the young me was facing that then. And that's probably where that poem came from. Like I said, these poems are old, so this is me taking a guess at analyzing the psyche of a 20-year-old college student. So, yeah. Alright guys, so that's all I have for you today. This is Fridays with Marvin. Tell your friends about it if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my thoughts and feelings with the world. Have a happy Friday. I love you and have a blessed day.
I can't tell you how I feel, but I do. Those things they say can't get to me, but they do.
Alright guys, so I'm trying to do this while I'm driving. Ah, there's a truck coming! Oh, okay, cool, we're good. Yeah, this isn't gonna work.